Okay, so today we're diving into the world of water plant technicians.
Okay.
Um, these are the often unseen guardians, I guess you could say, of our drinking water.
Yeah.
We turn on the tap and clean water magically appears.
Right.
But there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to make that happen.
Absolutely.
And we've got some really interesting resources today from RoleCatcher.
Yeah.
Their career guide has a ton of information on water plant technicians.
Mm-hmm.
We've also got some interview tips and even a sneak peek at their AI-powered job platform.
It sounds interesting.
It's pretty cool from what I've seen. So are you ready to dive into this?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay. So when we think about water plant technicians, you don't always think about, the importance of the role.
Right.
But these are the folks who are ensuring that the water that comes out of our taps is safe and clean.
Yeah. It's a huge responsibility,
It
actually.
is a huge responsibility.
If you think about it,
Absolutely.
they're maintaining and repairing the equipment in these water treatment plants. But their expertise goes far beyond just, pipes and wrenches.
Mm-hmm.
They're also testing water quality.
Okay.
They're ensuring proper filtration and treatment.
Wow.
And they're even monitoring the distribution systems that bring that water to our homes.
It's like this perfect blend of, the hands-on work, but then also that really important scientific know-how.
Absolutely.
And RoleCatcher's guide mentions that, chemistry and biology are super important in this role.
Yeah.
Alongside those mechanical skills that we typically associate with this kind of work.
Right.
What's fascinating to you about that intersection of those different fields?
Well, I mean, a water plant technician needs a solid grasp of all those disciplines.
Yeah.
Yeah. They might be troubleshooting a mechanical issue with a pump 1 minute.
Right.
And then the next minute, they're analyzing water quality data for contaminants.
Wow.
It's that interplay of engineering, chemistry, and biology
Okay.
that ensures that the water coming out of our taps is safe to drink.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So it seems like a really essential, but also surprisingly multifaceted career path.
Definitely.
So let's say someone is listening to this and they're intrigued.
Mm.
What does the path to becoming a water plant technician actually look like?
Right.
Do you need like a PhD in water science to get into this field?
Not at all.
Okay.
While a degree in environmental science or engineering can certainly be helpful,
Okay.
it's not always a requirement,
Okay.
especially for those entry-level positions.
Gotcha.
RoleCatcher highlights that. Even a high school diploma
Okay.
combined with relevant certifications
Right.
and, on-the-job training can be a great starting point.
So certifications seem really key here.
Oh, definitely. You can
Yeah.
think of them as like badges of expertise in the field.
Okay.
Things like the water treatment operator certification,
Mm-hmm.
the water distribution operator,
Okay.
and the water quality analyst certifications.
Gotcha.
These are particularly valuable in this field because they demonstrate that you have that specialized knowledge base.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I imagine that those certifications combined with real-world experience, actually working in a plant,
Mhm.
that opens doors for career progression.
Absolutely.
So you could start as an assistant, maybe learning the ropes from more seasoned technicians.
Right?
And then as you gain that experience and those certifications, you can move on to independently handling the maintenance repairs, water quality testing,
Yeah.
and then eventually even supervising others.
Exactly.
Or managing projects.
That's right.
Wow, so there's a clear upward trajectory for those who are ambitious and really want to move up in this field.
For sure.
Now, what about somebody who wants to go a bit beyond the day-to-day operations of a water treatment plant?
Mm.
Could they, say, end up designing the new innovative water treatment systems that we're hearing more and more about?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, that's what's really exciting about this field is there are so many diverse paths you can take.
Wow.
So while that strong technical foundation is essential for all water plant technicians, there's definitely room for specialization.
Okay.
So someone who's really passionate about innovation, maybe with a background in engineering,
Yeah.
they could potentially go into designing those new treatment technologies or optimizing the ones that we already have.
Oh, that's fantastic. And that actually ties in nicely with the growing emphasis on environmental sustainability that we're seeing everywhere.
Absolutely.
And I'm curious, from your perspective, how has that focus on sustainability impacted the work that water plant technicians do?
Well, sustainability isn't just a buzzword anymore.
Right?
It's really become a core principle in water treatment.
I see.
We're seeing a big shift toward reducing water waste,
Okay.
using energy-efficient technologies,
Mm-hmm.
and exploring treatment methods that have a lower environmental footprint.
That's great.
And water plant technicians are really at the forefront of putting all of these sustainable practices into action.
So it sounds like their role is evolving and
Exactly.
becoming even more crucial. In the face of climate change and these growing water scarcity concerns that we're seeing around the world,
Absolutely.
wow, it's really remarkable to think about the impact that they have.
Yeah.
Um, but with this blend of, crucial roles and these evolving demands, I'm
Mhm.
sure there are some advantages and disadvantages that come with the territory.
Of course, every job has those.
Right. So let's dive into those a little
All
bit.
right.
RoleCatcher's Guide actually did touch upon that.
Yeah.
What are some of the most appealing aspects of this career path, in your opinion?
Well, I think job security is a big one.
Okay. Why is that?
Well, the demand for skilled water plant technicians is consistently high.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's due to a number of factors.
Yeah.
An aging workforce. A lot of folks are nearing retirement.
Right.
And of course, we have a growing global population that requires access to clean water.
Mm-hmm.
So these jobs are definitely in demand.
Yeah, that's reassuring, especially in today's job market.
For sure.
Um, what else stands out to you as a big plus?
Well, beyond just the job security, I think this career path offers a real sense of purpose.
In what way?
Well, you're directly contributing to the well-being of your community and the environment.
Right.
Um, and it's also a very hands-on field with tangible results.
Oh, interesting.
You're not just stuck behind a desk all day. You're actively solving problems, making a real difference.
That's great.
And as we've discussed, there's also that potential for career advancement
Yeah.
and specializing within the field.
Those are some really compelling advantages.
Yeah,
But I know the guide also mentions some drawbacks.
right.
What should aspiring water plant technicians be prepared for on maybe the not so glamorous side of things?
Well, it's not always pretty.
Okay.
It can be physically demanding at times.
I get to imagine, yeah.
You might be working with heavy equipment
Right.
in confined spaces
Oh, wow.
or even outdoors in challenging weather conditions.
So not your typical 9 to 5 office job.
Not at all.
Okay.
And, maintaining a continuous water supply.
Yeah.
It often requires shift work.
Oh, okay.
So evenings, weekends, holidays.
Right.
It's not always a predictable schedule.
So you really have to be flexible.
Yes, definitely.
And because water is so essential, I imagine there's a certain level of pressure that comes with ensuring its safety and availability all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
Equipment failures can occur. Emergencies can arise.
Oh, right.
And those situations, they demand quick thinking
Yeah.
and problem-solving skills under pressure.
Yeah. Wow. So not a job for the faint of heart.
Yeah, you got to be able to handle a little bit of stress.
So it sounds like you need that unique blend of technical expertise, a strong work ethic,
Yes.
and the ability to stay calm under pressure.
That's it. That's the winning combination.
That's incredible. Well, for those who are ready to take the plunge and pursue a career as a water plant technician, let's switch gears a little bit
Okay.
and explore, how to navigate that job search process effectively.
Yeah, sounds good.
Because it's one thing to, be interested in the field, but then actually landing that job.
Yeah,
That's a whole other challenge in itself.
it is.
So what are some key things to keep in mind when applying for these types of roles?
Well, first and foremost, you need to highlight your skills and experience.
Right. And make sure they're relevant to the job you're applying for.
Exactly. You want to make sure your resume and cover letter really showcase those skills.
Okay.
And thankfully, RoleCatcher has some fantastic resources to help with that.
Oh, they do.
They have this really cool AI-powered job platform.
Now, that sounds like a game changer.
It really can be, especially for those who aren't familiar with, navigating the digital job market these days.
Right.
So let's say, for instance, you found a water plant technician position that you're interested in.
Okay.
You can upload your resume
Yeah.
and the job description to their platform.
Okay.
And their AI will actually analyze both
Oh, wow.
and highlight any potential gaps in your qualifications.
Oh, smart. So if a job description is emphasizing experience with, say, membrane filtration systems,
Yeah,
but your resume only mentions sand filtration,
right.
RoleCatcher would flag that as a potential mismatch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It helps you identify those areas where you might need to bolster your resume a little bit.
That's really helpful.
Yeah.
Or tailor your application to better align with the specific requirements of each job.
Right, because every job's a little bit different.
Right.
They're not all created equal.
That is incredibly valuable insight,
It is.
especially for someone who's just starting their career.
Absolutely.
It's almost like having a personalized career coach in your pocket.
I like that, yeah. It's like having a little helper.
Yeah, exactly. And the support doesn't stop there.
No, it doesn't.
From what I understand, RoleCatcher's platform allows you to practice answering common interview questions for
Yeah.
water plant technician roles.
That's right.
That's amazing. You can even record yourself.
You can.
So you can analyze your delivery and even your body language.
Exactly. You can see how you come across.
Oh, wow. That's a fantastic feature for anyone who gets nervous during interviews.
Yeah, it's a great way to build confidence.
Yeah, because I know I would find that incredibly helpful
Sure.
to be able to practice those responses beforehand and gain that extra confidence.
It makes a big difference.
It makes a world of difference.
It does.
So you're not fumbling over your words when you're in the hot seat.
Exactly.
That's amazing. And from what I understand, they even offer AI-powered feedback
They do.
on your practice responses.
They do.
The AI can provide pointers on everything from the content of your answers to your tone of voice.
Yep, even your pacing.
It's like having a virtual interview coach,
It is.
guiding you every step of the way.
That's a great way to put it.
So RoleCatcher isn't just connecting people with jobs.
No, it's not.
It's providing the tools and resources to succeed throughout that entire application and interview process.
Exactly. It's about empowerment.
I love that.
Mm.
And, speaking of success, let's say you've aced the interview, thanks in part to all of RoleCatcher's amazing prep tools.
Right.
You've landed the job. You're officially a water plant technician.
Congratulations.
Now, what sets apart the truly exceptional water plant technician from someone who's just competent?
Right.
Of course, technical skills are a given,
Of course.
but what else comes into play?
Well, I think it goes beyond just ticking the boxes on a skills checklist.
Okay.
You need to have a really deep sense of responsibility.
That makes sense.
I mean, these are the people who are responsible for the safety of our water supply.
That's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Yeah.
And beyond that, I'd say a genuine passion for this field is really invaluable.
Yeah, it's not just a job. It's a commitment to public health
That's right.
and to environmental well-being.
It is.
And the field of water treatment is constantly evolving,
It is.
with new technologies and approaches emerging all the time.
Absolutely.
So a commitment to continuous learning is also essential.
I couldn't agree more.
So it's about staying ahead of the curve, seeking out new information, constantly expanding your knowledge base.
It is.
Wow.
We got to be a lifelong learner in this field.
So you're saying the best water plant technicians are those who are genuinely curious,
Yes.
always looking for ways to improve,
Absolutely.
whether it's attending conferences, reading industry publications, seeking out additional training.
All that.
They understand that their learning journey never truly ends.
Never. It's an ongoing process.
That's really inspiring. And what I'm finding so fascinating about this whole conversation is how this seemingly, traditional role is becoming increasingly intertwined with cutting-edge technologies.
Absolutely.
We've touched upon it briefly, but I'd love to delve deeper into the future of water treatment.
I'd love to talk about that.
What innovative technologies are you most excited about?
Well,
How do you see them impacting the role of the water plant technician moving forward?
that's a question I'm particularly passionate about because the future of water treatment is incredibly dynamic right now.
Yeah.
I mean, there are advancements happening that could revolutionize how we manage this precious resource.
I'm excited to hear this.
And one area that holds immense potential, in my opinion, is decentralized water treatment systems.
Now, I've heard whispers of this.
Yeah.
Instead of these large centralized plants, we're talking smaller localized systems.
Exactly.
Okay, so help me understand this a little bit better.
Yeah.
So we're talking about bringing the treatment closer to the source.
Precisely.
Okay.
So this could mean having mini treatment plants
Okay.
in neighborhoods
Okay.
or even within individual buildings.
Wow, that sounds incredibly efficient.
It can be.
Yeah. What are the main advantages of this approach?
Well, first, it reduces our reliance on these extensive pipe networks,
Okay.
which are prone to leaks and water loss, as we know.
Right.
Second, it allows for more targeted treatment.
Okay.
That's tailored to the specific local water conditions and needs.
So instead of that one-size-fits-all approach,
Right.
you can customize the treatment process for each location.
Exactly.
Oh, that's fantastic. And that level of customization can lead to, greater efficiency
Yes.
and even better water quality overall.
Absolutely. And here's another plus.
Okay.
Decentralized systems open up these exciting possibilities for utilizing alternative water sources.
Like what?
Things like rainwater harvesting
Oh, okay.
or even treated wastewater,
Wow.
which can lessen the strain on those traditional freshwater sources.
That's incredible. So it's like we're shifting towards a more circular, sustainable water system?
We are.
That's amazing. What other innovations are on the horizon?
Let me tell you, nanotechnology is another area I'm particularly excited about.
Okay, in what way?
Well, imagine tiny engineered particles
Okay.
that are designed to target and remove specific contaminants from water,
Wow.
even at incredibly low concentrations.
So we're talking about incredibly precise and efficient filtration systems.
That's exactly right.
Wow. And because these nanomaterials are so small,
Yes.
they require less energy and fewer chemicals
That's the idea.
than traditional treatment methods.
Exactly.
So it's a win-win for both water quality and environmental sustainability.
I think so.
Oh, that's amazing. Anything else?
Oh, yeah, there's more.
Okay.
We're also seeing some significant advancements in membrane technology.
Okay.
Ultraviolet disinfection systems that use UV light to neutralize harmful microorganisms.
Wow.
And believe it or not, even artificial intelligence is being integrated into water treatment plants.
AI in water treatment. That sounds futuristic.
It's coming.
How does that even work?
So these AI and machine learning algorithms,
Okay.
they can analyze huge amounts of data
Okay.
from sensors within the plant
Got it.
to optimize the treatment processes in real time.
Oh, wow.
So they can actually predict equipment failures,
Wow.
identify potential contamination issues early on,
That's amazing.
and even adjust chemical dosages for maximum efficiency.
It's like having a digital brain overseeing the entire operation.
Kind of. It's pretty amazing.
So it seems like the role of the water plant technician is about to get a whole lot more high-tech.
It definitely is.
That's really interesting. So it's no longer enough to simply operate and maintain existing systems.
Right.
You have to be able to understand, troubleshoot, and even collaborate with these advanced technologies.
Absolutely.
Wow.
The future is here.
It really is. It's amazing to see this evolution of a profession that's always been so vital to our everyday lives.
I agree.
But it's clear that it's undergoing a pretty remarkable transformation.
It is, and I think that's what makes it such an exciting time to be involved in this line of work.
Yeah.
Water plant technicians are at the forefront of innovation,
That's right.
implementing these cutting-edge technologies to ensure we have access to safe, clean water
Yeah.
in a way that's both efficient and environmentally responsible.
And that's ultimately what it's all about.
It is.
Finding that balance. Well, this has been incredibly enlightening so far.
Good.
I have to admit, I had no idea how much went on behind the scenes to deliver clean water to our homes.
It's often overlooked,
It is.
but it's a testament to those dedicated professionals
It is.
who we could just turn on our taps and have safe, drinkable water.
It's amazing, and it's something we often take for granted.
We really do.
Yeah, well, to all our listeners out there, we hope this deep dive has given you a newfound appreciation
Yes.
for the crucial role that water plant technicians play in our world.
Absolutely.
Because it's a career path that's both demanding and rewarding,
It is.
as we've discussed.
For sure.
Requires a unique blend of technical prowess, adaptability, and that commitment to continuous learning that you talked about.
That's right.
And who knows, maybe this has sparked an interest
Maybe.
in some future water treatment innovators out there.
I hope so.
Perhaps you'll be the ones designing those nanofiltration systems
That's right.
or spearheading the adoption of decentralized water treatment in your communities.
I hope so.
The future of water is in good hands.
I believe it is.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of water plant technicians.
My pleasure.
Until next time, stay curious.
Bye for now.
Yeah. It's really remarkable how this seemingly traditional role is becoming so intertwined with technology.
It really is, and it's exciting.
It is.
So it's clear that this field is undergoing a remarkable transformation.
It is. And that's what makes it such a great time to be involved in this line of work.
Absolutely.
These water plant technicians, they're at the forefront of innovation.
That's right.
They're implementing cutting-edge technology to make sure that we continue to have access to safe, clean water in a way that's efficient and good for the environment.
It's really about finding that balance.
It is. Finding that balance.
Well, this has been an incredibly enlightening deep dive so far.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
I have to admit, I had no idea how much was involved
Right.
in delivering clean water to our homes.
It's often overlooked.
But it really is a testament to those dedicated professionals.
Yeah.
That we can just turn on the tap and have clean drinking water.
It's something we take for granted.
Absolutely, we do.
Yeah. So to all our listeners out there,
Yes.
we hope this deep dive has given you a new appreciation
I hope so.
for the role that water plant technicians play in our world.
It's a vital role.
It is a vital role,
Yeah.
and it's a career path that is both demanding and rewarding.
It is. You said it.
As we discussed, it requires this unique blend of technical skills, adaptability, and that commitment to continuous learning.
It does. And who knows, maybe this has even sparked some interest
Maybe.
And some future water treatment innovators out there.
I hope so.
Maybe you'll be designing those nanofiltration systems.
Yes.
Or spearheading the adoption of decentralized water treatment.
That's right.
In your community.
It's an exciting field to be part of.
It really is.
The future of water is in good hands.
It is. I believe that.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of water plant technicians.
It was my pleasure.
Until next time, stay curious.
Bye for now.
It really highlights the dynamic nature of this field. You know, we often think of water treatment as this very established, almost old school profession.
Right.
But it's clear that it's undergoing this remarkable transformation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it such an exciting time to be involved in this line of work.
Yeah.
You know, water plant technicians are at the forefront of innovation. They're implementing these cutting-edge technologies to ensure that we have access to safe, clean water.
Yeah.
In a way that's efficient and environmentally responsible.
It's really remarkable to think about. And it gives me hope, you know, in a world that's facing all of these water challenges.
Right.
It's reassuring to know that there are skilled professionals out there who are dedicated to tackling these issues head on.
Absolutely. And they're embracing these new technologies and approaches.
Exactly.
To ensure that we can create a future where this essential resource is managed sustainably for generations to come.
It's a powerful message, for sure. Well, this has been an incredibly enlightening deep dive, I have to say.
Good, I'm glad.
Into the world of water plant technicians. I had no idea how much goes on behind the scenes to deliver clean water to our homes.
It's often overlooked.
It really is.
But it's something that we should all be grateful for.
We should.
Every time we turn on the tap, we have these dedicated professionals to thank for it.
They are, as we've said, the unsung guardians of our water supply.
That's a great way to put it.
Well, to all our listeners out there, thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the world of water plant technicians.
Yes, thank you for having me.
It's been a pleasure learning alongside you.
Likewise.
And to everyone listening, we hope this has given you a newfound appreciation for the crucial role that water plant technicians play in our world.
I hope so, too.
It's a career path that, as we've discussed, is both challenging and incredibly rewarding.
It is.
It requires a unique blend of skills, but it also offers the opportunity to make a real difference in the world.
Right. You're contributing to something that's essential to life.
Exactly. And who knows, maybe this has even inspired a few future water treatment innovators out there.
That would be fantastic.
Perhaps you'll be the ones designing those nanofiltration systems or spearheading the adoption of decentralized water treatment in your own communities.
The future of water is depending on it.
It really is. Well said. So until next time, stay curious, everyone.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
And we'll catch you on the next Deep Dive.